guys, it's Dark Architect 18 back here with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing the USS Nevada. So first we're going to go over the commander build, kind of just go over the stats, and then we'll actually get into the gameplay. Also, one other thing I want to note is, or announcement, is if you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe. It lets me know you care about the content that I'm putting out, and gives me a good indication of how it's performing overall. So I appreciate it. That's just the announcement I wanted to make, and then now we're back into the video. So this is the USS Nevada, so I'm going to go over the commander first. So we have William Sims here. So we have Flammable Cannoneer, Crisscross, so Flammable Cannoneer, Crisscross, Marksmanship, Reaching Out XXL, and then Will to Rebuild. And then we also have Andrew Cunningham and Azur Lane Scharnhorst, so a dispersion and shell grouping build here, and a health sniper commander as William Sims. So these are the mods we have. So we have main battery mod 2 is the first. These are the stats. I'm just gonna kind of run through them really quick. This is what we got. These are the other stats. One thing to know is that 2x2 is 356 and 2x3 356, so there's 2 doubles and 2 triples. Everything else is pretty standard. AA standard. Speed's pretty standard. Rudder is decent. Turning circle is pretty good. Detectability is really good. Armor. And then, yeah, this is the ship. So we're going to get into the gameplay relatively soon. Okay, so now we are into the gameplay. So we are on Arena today. Teams versus teams game mode with the consumables now for Arena, and we're in a division with Higher Nation and Spud. So pretty great game today on New Dawn domination mode. We 4 different spawn locations. You spawn in the corners for these kinds of games, and you have enemies off to your left and to your right on diagonals, so they typically try to take you out whichever way. So yeah, so I got USS Nevada, of course, in the crate, so I wanted to put out another video for that, but I'm actually putting out 2 videos in the same night. Just wanted to let everyone know that. So it's a 2-for-1 tonight. So so just wanted everyone to know that. And yeah, so we're gonna get in the gameplay. So actually, the other video that I'm putting out tonight as well. So this is USS Nevada and the USS Florida. So I did both of these videos in the same night. If anyone else is watching the Florida video at the same time as this one, or going back and forth. Anyways, so we are heading up towards the northeast part of the map, trying to use these islands for cover. Very good tactic for sure. Island cover is key, especially for battleships or cruisers. Not so much for destroyers. They can get away with it, as they can just hide wherever and their detectability is low enough anyways. So I'm kind of thinking if I can get a shot off on the Nevada or this Britannia, that would be awesome. I choose the Nevada because he seems like he's giving a decent amount of side. I'm aiming up higher, trying to get some damage. So we get 2,000 with AP so far. Okay, definitely a little bit below average for that salvo, but I'll take any kind of get damage that I can get. So yeah, just so far from what I've been playing with the Nevada so far, it's a great ship. It's kind of slow. It's a Dreadnought, so it's 20.6 knots. It's got a 14-second rudder, 14.4, 14-second rudder. So it's decent, maybe a little bit above average in terms of turning for the tier. It's reload and turret traverse. It's definitely not that good. I think the reload's like 36 seconds or 35 something, and the turret traverse is like 39, almost 40 seconds. So it's very slow for the turret traverse. The reload's just, I think, around average, maybe a little bit below average, probably a little bit below. But yeah, it's definitely tanky for sure, but it can do a lot regardless, even if the turret traverse is slow and the reload, of course. So that's a very good thing to take note when you're playing the Nevada. Another great thing about the Nevada is it's got the all or nothing armor scheme, so it can take a lot of shots, and it can also bounce quite a bit of shots. So that's another great note to consider when you're playing the Nevada. The arcs seem pretty standard for the US battleships, kind of like New York almost. So nothing weird in that kind of sense. The AP does about the same, I think, as the New York, but could be wrong. That's just kind of thinking about it from loose point of view in terms of comparing it to the New York. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going this way. I'm trying to see if I can get some more damage on the Britannia. Trying to stay close to my team as best as I can. I see there's an island off to the side of me, so I'm gonna try to go around it. Make sure I'm not gonna hit the island, of course, because that would be not the best idea. So yeah, up to 34,000 damage. Just been using AP quite a bit. You're going to see later and later into this game how it progresses and how much the Nevada can actually take in terms of damage, and kind of how it all progresses. It definitely heats up later. It's just a little bit slow at first, but it just kind of puts the suspense in it anyways of what's going to happen eventually, so kind of on your seat anyways, kind of that kind of feeling. So Britannia, he is turning back in. He's going to be giving broadside, I'm assuming, so I'm going to have all my turrets ready. I'm going to try to hit him in the side, in his broadside. He's not quite giving me the broadside in this case, so I'm just going to aim up. So I get, I think, like 7,500 AP damage, so pretty good idea is always aim up whenever you're in a battleship. If they're giving you a steep angle, aim up higher. If they're giving you a narrower angle, then I guess accommodate basically as the angle changes and how your angle is changing towards them. So aiming at the waterline is going to give you a lot of bounces and ricochets. So ricochets or bounces, and then also possibly shatters if the shell is too small. But in this case, I'm a battleship. It's not going to shatter. It's probably going to ricochet because of the armor scheme on the Britannia. So yeah, we get incapacitation on the gun up to 53,000. kind of expecting the Britannia to hit me in the side here, so I was thinking I should probably turn in here so that I don't get clobbered again. Well, I just got hit for about 10k right there. I was like, geez, that's pretty bad. So we get a fire on that. I'm going to turn in right now, aim higher up, try to get another gun if I can. Not quite, but yeah, we're up to 65,000 damage. And just as you see it, Britannia is trying to ram me. So the good old ram strat, which I try not to do if I don't have to, but if I'm trying to get damage for like a damage challenge or something, then I'll do it. But I definitely strongly suggest you don't just go for rams if you can, as it takes you off the map before you're gone, unless you're low health, then that's a different story possibly. But I don't know, I'm not the one to just ram for the sake of it because you're next to me. I want to get the most damage I can get and the most contribution to the team, because the team is the most important part, at least how I view it. But so we're up to 87,000. We just took out the Britannia. We're going to try to take out this New York. My other buddy, he is in the other battleship. I think he's in Nevada too. So Nevada, and my other buddy, I think he was in Farragut or something. But yeah, he's out. I took out the New York, so we're up to 113k damage. So close quarters medal so far, and a first blood medal. So quite good so far. 2 kills, 2 fires, 33 secondary hits, 2 incapacitations, 49 regular hits, 2 citadels, a first blood, and a close quarters expert, and 113k damage if you want to round it up, or to be exact, 112,949 damage. So we got a plane popped, and damage con is reloading. So we got 4 people left. You got 2 heals left, so we got some wiggle room in terms of that. I'm spotted, so I'm kind of expecting a destroyer here, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of expecting the enemy to go up towards A at some point in this next minute or two, but I'm not sure. I don't know if the destroyer's over on this right side where I'm kind of pointing my guns, or if he's on the left side where I was just previously looking. I'm expecting the right side because he could just as well probably be behind that island and then try to sneak out on me, which I'm kind of thinking. So I'm going to slow down, try to turn, vary my speed, and that kind of throws off the target for the torps. And just as I'm talking about that, it throws it off for where that's going. So I slow down, turn in. That is, if I'm a destroyer and that happens to me, and I'm thrown off by my enemy when he varies speed, that's very powerful, and it can really give you I guess kind of boost in terms of, one, confidence, but also idea of what you're trying to do in the situation, because sometimes you just don't know what you're going to do until you actually kind of do it. So we got a high caliber too, so we're 124,000 damage. All this in arena. Arena is also a really good game mode for silver, global, and XP earnings, so take advantage of that whenever you can. If not for the top 25 or 50 and all of that percentage wise, do it for the XP and all the silver. It's great. It's absolutely great. So we are up to 124,000 damage. We're going to be turning away to this. There's 2 Nevadas technically over there. We see this kamikaze. He snuck up on us, and that's a huge no. That's a red flag right there. So we're going to turn away. We're going to have our secondaries go off at him, try to get a fire, and then also have these 14-inch guns try to hit him. I'm going to turn in, slow down. I knew he was probably going to send torps because he was expecting me to go in a straight line, which that's one thing I try to do a ton, is not go in a straight line, because it's so easy to torp someone that's in a straight line. And that's one thing you can't understate in that situation, or any situation. So we also got that consumable of the heal. I think it's a double heal. Could be just one heal, but it lasts the whole match for arena, so it's consumable. So I heal like 100 or 150 HP per second, so that's excellent. So on top of that, if I lose my heals, like my regular heals on my battleship, then I can still heal. I'm not kind of out of it. I'm probably going to get hit by a torp here. That's what I was kind of expecting, so I'm turning. I was like, I gotta get out of here. 2 torps, we miss. Great. So we see the Nevada over here, the 2 Nevadas. Like, oh boy, this is not good at all. Let's see what we can do here. He's going fully broadside right here. I get an excellent shot with RNG, up to 139k damage. Base is almost capped. I'm like, shoot, I don't have enough time because I'm too slow. So yeah, that's how we end it. I hope everyone enjoyed the Nevada gameplay and arena. 139k and 4 medals. So yeah, quite a great game. Almost 1900 XP. So appreciate everyone's time. Thank you for dropping by. And make sure to leave a comment down below telling me your opinion on the USS Nevada. Definitely appreciate that. Thanks. Peace. Bye.